It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is gonna be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're gonna answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a Chief Content Officer, I'm gonna drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era. This individual is going to be a force in the women's division for years to come. I've seen her potential for greatness already as one of the top superstars on Raw. They could be the next EST, the next American Nightmare, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
Sounds like the CCO thinks one of Raw's top names might be going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
Oh, look, it's the #1 draft pick.
Well, not yet, at least.
I don't deal in rumor and innuendo, I deal in facts. And the fact is, no matter who goes #1 in the draft, it doesn't matter, because it will always be Tiffy time.
If I am the #1 pick to SmackDown and you stay here on Raw, I really hope we cross paths again someday.
Everyone hopes they cross paths with me. It's their only hope at relevance.
You sure think highly of yourself. Let's see what the GMs think next week.
Hey, glad we could catch up. We should talk about what Triple H said.
What do you mean?
He basically anointed you the first overall pick in the draft. And it's all over social media, too. Everyone thinks you're going #1 to SmackDown.
Well, it's not a guarantee.
True. Nick Aldis could do something stupid and select someone else. But if tonight is your last night on Raw, I just want to wish you good luck.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Oh, and speaking of the draft, just a friendly piece of advice. Make sure you look good up there on the stage.
What are you getting at?
I know in the past you had to wear whatever the office told you to for your non-ring attire. And sometimes you'd even have to wear the same ugly shirt for years on end. But things are different now. Like Hunter said, it's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever casual attire you want to express who you are. Got it?
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
No problem. And hey, if you did lose tonight, maybe that would cause you to slip to me at #2 in the draft. Just saying.
Here's the woman who might be moving on from Raw in the WWE Draft.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, Peace.
Obviously, everyone's convinced that this woman is the #1 pick Triple H was talking about. But she's got to put all that speculation aside. Speculation doesn't win matches.
That's true, Corey, but with all the talk surrounding this woman's future, I'm willing to bet she's looking to make a statement of her own here tonight. Here comes
The Judgment Day from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
Guys, Liv Morgan just living out her dream here in WWE.
Yeah, Liv's career has just really taken off. Became Miss Money in the Bank and then successfully cashed in the contract to become SmackDown Women's Champion.
With the draft days away, there's a lot on the line here, and when you're the name on everyone's lips, it also puts a target on your back.
And Liv Morgan is likely aiming right at it. This is her first match back after her long-awaited appearance on that streaming cheese-smelling show, and I'm sure she's looking to prove she's no Lineburger.
I think you meant Limburger, but did you just say a cheese-smelling show?
It's a lot more than just smelling cheeses. If you're a fan of the fromage and/or its aroma, it really is worth a sample.
Oh, the French kiss.
I've seen that move before. Up and down. What a vicious choke bomb.
All the way up. Oh, no. Good night. The Dude Buster. I am not exaggerating when I say careers have been ended by less.
Spine Buster. Now shoulders down.
Here we go. Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating.
Oh my goodness!
Dynamite leaping tombstone.
She puts an end to the pin attempt. I wonder why.
Hooking the leg of their opponent.
Oh, wow, what a slam. Liv Morgan needs to figure this out.
Yeah, Morgan has to devise a new plan here.
Hoisted up.
Samoan driver.
Nice. And now she's feeling the energy from the crowd.
Okay, now she's rubbing salt in the wound. Well scouted by Liv Morgan.
Liv isn't taking this lying down anymore.
That could be the spark Liv was looking for.
Counters.
There's the crucifix. Nicely done.
Oh!
She managed to avoid that offense. Turned around, hooking the leg. Samoan driver.
She's failing to put up any resistance here.
So much energy is focused on keeping her down now. Hooking the leg of their opponent and followed with a slam.
And Liv got completely caught by that maneuver.
We're reaching that point where one more big maneuver could change the whole match. Driven down with the face buster.
She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Well executed hip toss.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Liv gets her back. She's making the climb to the top rope.
Watch out.
Uh-oh. Look at the power. Taken down with a body slam.
Guys, they're coming dangerously close here. Ooh. Sliding out of danger there.
She's back in the ring now.
There's the crucifix. Nicely done.
We are witnessing the beginning of the end. Boom! The demons are being summoned. Now look at this now.
Uh-oh.
Bridging package powerbomb. And she fights it off.
She just won't stay down. Here it comes. Looking for the choke slam. Morgan is in deep peril here.
Gets driven into the corner. Oh no, please don't do this. Gonna get themselves disqualified. Oh no.
Kick right to the leg. And now Liv is under immense pressure.
Yeah, Morgan is having trouble fighting back. Come on, there's no fair play in that. She is feeding off this crowd right now.
Oh no. This is disrespectful and disgusting.
Oh, the stink face.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
She's gaining the upper hand here.
And she's chopping her opponent down with each blow. This has to be it.
2, 3, no!
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there.
Oh, come on. This is just ridiculous now. Pay attention to your opponent. Fends it off. Good counter. Misses the target. Elbow after elbow after elbow.
Oh man, this might be it.
2. She kicks out with force.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again. my goodness.
Dynamite leaping tombstone.
Is it enough? Is this the end? 2! Almost ended it there.
Obviously still has some fight left.
People's elbow!
And we're not talking about The Rock.
All the momentum's against Morgan now.
Yeah, Liv's defensive instincts need to kick in.
Here we go!
Ready for the giant swing! Yes!
Oh, she retaliates.
Opportunity now for Morgan to capture some momentum.
That's possibly the trigger for Morgan to battle her way back into this.
Springboard! Head scissor! Incredible! The damage is starting to affect her.
Oh! Oh!
She leaves the ring, but she can be counted out here. Into an SOS.
She dodges out of the way.
Returning to the ring now.
Setting Liv up. Morgan is completely out of it.
2. Finally over.
Here is your winner,
That was an impressive win, and you've got to believe the rumors are only going to get louder after what we just saw.
Do we even need to wait until next week for the draft? You'd be a fool not to take her number 1. What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
That's right, Byron, and all the rumors are saying this Raw superstar might be changing brands as the top pick.
It's not official yet, but it would be a solid choice by General Manager Nick Aldis.
Do you know what cool is?
I know there's a lot going on tonight with the draft, but I wanted to sneak in a couple interview questions. Is that okay?
No problem, Kathy. It's always good talking with you. What do you want to know?
For anyone who hasn't been paying attention the past couple of years, how would you define your personality?
Everything I do has a purpose. People like to say they're 2 steps ahead. Well, I'm 20. You can't survive on sheer strength and athleticism. You need to be scheming and calculated.
Speaking of looking ahead, what can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected at #1 overall tonight?
I'd say it's something I can use in my favor. Perception is reality, right? Well, if I'm #1, that just makes my opponents perceive me to be that much tougher to beat. I'll use any advantage I can get.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
So how you feeling? You ready for tonight?
I've got all the angles covered. Kind of like this wrestler I used to watch growing up. What was his nickname? The Cerebral Assassin?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I guess he didn't amount to much.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, SmackDown is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Nick Aldis got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this, Raw.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with authorities to get to the bottom of it. But Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how you treat your top talent on SmackDown? Maybe I would have been better off staying on Raw.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have just been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I can handle my own strategy on how to deal with this. Thanks.
I'll set up a match for you next week on SmackDown, and I'll make sure it's against a local competitor that you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Hey, you all right?
Not how I imagined draft night going, but we've both seen stuff like this in WWE before. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy, but I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
And this competitor is getting the opportunity of a lifetime.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the nearest nightclub, Sensational Starla.
Hey, I remember this competitor. We wrestled at the same state fair in the early 2000s. Man, that was a great night for me.
Wow, does that mean you actually won a match?
No, I lost, but later that night, I went on a ride at the same fair and it was amazing. It flipped you backwards and forwards and random, seemingly defying physics. Then the next morning, I woke up and I discovered the Saxtonation.
This explains so much. Here she is, SmackDown's #1 draft pick.
And her opponent, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico,
After last week, you've got to think she's looking forward to facing an opponent in the ring rather than someone darting in from the crowd.
And an opponent like Sensational Starla, who, no offense, appears to be here to let SmackDown's top pick make a strong statement.
SmackDown gets a good look at their top pick right now. After the unfortunate events of the draft last week, you'd think our top pick is hoping for a night that's a lot less memorable.
She doesn't really have that luxury, though. She's not just another superstar on the roster. She's had some high expectations placed on her, and her job is to deliver.
Well, I'm hoping she gets the moment she deserves after what happened last week. The draft should have been a dream come true, but one lunatic in a mask turned it into a nightmare. You know what goes up must come.
Cyclone suplex.
Oh my goodness!
Dynamite leaping tombstone.
That was the most dangerous position for any competitor to ever be in. You gotta hope there was no irreparable damage done.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Snatching their opponent
into a power slam.
Uh-oh, we're gonna see it!
The most electrifying move in all of entertainment.
People's elbow.
I love it! She's looking to the WWE Universe for support. Oh, come on!
And she's just pouring on the offense now.
Starla might be in a panic soon.
Muscles up their opponent in the chicken wing for the world to see. And then driven down with the face buster. Better watch your step now. She's getting all sorts of fired up.
I don't get this. She's barely paying attention to her opponent. She's supposed to be competing in a match here.
Cave in. Oh, unbelievable.
Momentum's escaping her now.
Her odds are getting worse by the minute.
What a way to get out of that one.
She's also reversing the momentum on her. But does she have what it takes to turn the tides here?
And she quickly turned that around.
Hey, we're all getting free tickets to the gun show.
Wow. Kick to the back. And she's making her way to the top rope here. From the top. Crash landing.
Now look at this now.
Uh-oh.
Bridging package powerbomb.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess she's taking matters into her own hands.
Good, I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Roxanne Perez from NXT? Why was she doing this?
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough. Sit down and stay there. What are we going to do with her?
We're gonna get some answers, and we're gonna get them right now.
You have no idea.
Oh, I have a lot of ideas. And now we're going to start figuring out which one of them is accurate. Start talking.
The new era has arrived.
Is this about the draft? Because Triple H said it was the start of a new era?
It's been right in front of you, but you can't ignore it anymore.
How'd you mess with the Tron? Is there someone helping you out?
Make the right choices and maybe you'll find out someday.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking nobody out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. Roxanne is a little out there, but I don't think she'd do this on her own. There's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
JC Jane.
Here's the woman, anxious to upend the unmasked Roxanne Perez.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, the
There's an extra degree of intensity in the arena tonight. She heads into the ring not as the top overall draft pick, but as the swift hand of justice.
And I know a lot of folks are watching to see what kind of sentence she can deliver to Roxanne Perez.
A woman obsessed with championship gold.
Because Roxanne knows what she's worth.
And her opponent, from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
A woman with a proven championship mentality.
And she believes she's now the version of herself that she needed to be.
Do you doubt her, Saxton? She's one of only 3 women to hold the NXT Women's title more than once.
Roxanne is completely ruthless at this point.
Yeah, Roxanne Perez doesn't care about anything except being on top of the mountain.
That's the right mindset.
Even though Roxanne Perez did not want to respond to questions last week, she has a lot to answer for tonight.
This is about more than just Roxanne, Saxton. She may have been acting alone, but the message being sent tonight is for all of WWE.
And that message is clear. These kind of attacks are over. Now it's up to our top draft pick to make sure that point hits home in the ring.
Can't prepare your face for that. Stirring up, but she has no idea what's about to come her way.
And she anticipated what was coming. Then here come the punches.
Just going all out with every blow.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Lands a timely reversal.
Uh-oh, bonsai! She goes under the ropes, back inside.
Drop kick hits the mark.
What a counter! Uh-oh! Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
Beautiful sweep takedown.
Turns it into a pin attempt. Gets the shoulder up and 1.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
Oh, my God. Moonsault! You see that height. And right away into the pin. And she breaks the count.
This battle rages on. Double axe handle smash.
Wow. Oh!
Got their opponent set up.
Oh, from behind. That'll give you some whiplash.
She heads out of the ring.
Needs to mind the official count.
Perez on the receiving end.
Oh, from behind.
Uh-oh. Stop cold with a face buster. She's pumped. The WWE Universe is pumped. I'm pumped.
I'm all for getting in the head of your opponent, but there's a point where she has to lock up.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Just pounding away. Enough already. What a punch.
Close fist connects. And Perez saw that coming.
Nah, look at this now. Uh-oh.
Oh, bridging package power bomb. She gets bounced into the corner.
Uh-oh.
No way. Doesn't want to be there. Does not want to be there.
No, this is too far.
I'm not sure I want to watch this.
Close your eyes, Saxton. Go home.
Shattered dreams. Roxanne just can't seem to stop this offense.
And Perez is seeking salvation. Sharp clothesline.
She's been slowed down yet again.
Every aspect of...
Kick right to the knee. This could be it here, guys. Wrapping him up.
Look at this.
Yes, Le Maestro. Shoulders down. Truly cannot believe that didn't even get a 1 count.
Caught with a lariat. It knew what was coming there.
Roxanne Perez looking for left pop locks.
Roxanne can taste victory now.
No, she kicks out. She kicks out.
Within inches of victory, only to have it snatched away.
This match just keeps getting more and more exciting.
Can't put this one away even after that big maneuver.
Oh, wow.
Steiner.
Nice.
Roxanne Perez, beautiful back handspring senton. Roxanne putting in the work.
Roxanne knows, do the work, and results will follow.
It doesn't get any closer than that without the bell ringing. Looks like Perez is loading up.
Oh, turned it into a rocking hit.
What a forearm.
Yes, press! And does not get it.
Knee lift! And she's taking another shot above the shoulders.
Here it comes. Looking for choke slam.
Thunderous. Roxanne's got to dig deep now. Oh, crushing impact on the bonsai.
2 count. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Roxanne Perez and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Nikita Lyons from behind. What is happening?
And now Roxanne Perez is recovered and is joining NXT's Nikita Lyons. Clearly Perez wasn't acting alone in all this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Nick Aldis is trying to intervene.
Trick Williams with a chair.
And Aldis goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO are part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Adam Pearce, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front, but we need a lead.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said. About Triple H?
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
You're right. Punk's fired up about getting attacked and not thinking straight. He did have a point, though, that we have to be careful about who to trust.
I know. It seems like Bailey and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
And it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who can step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from the Indies.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We grew up together. When you know someone for that long, there's a trust that's been built up for years.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.